I woke up at 8. I went 5 more minutes. So I'm clean. I did shower.
I was sweating that. Thank you. Yeah, boy, did she have time to shower? Hi, Pat. How are you?
I try her, it's like, take that over to the
All right.
My mom always did that before. That Georgia implosion gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
For another minute.
I guess we're not jamming before theater.
How are you?
I'm good, how about you?
I love your dress.
You are here,
Check, 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 check.
Probably.
Check.
So I'm really sorry. But,
I love your dress.
oh gosh.
Oh, okay. Check, 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 check.
So Lane, this is okay?
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I see it. Check, check, check.
It's too big. It's
Are we not plugged in? Oh. Okay. Okay.
Check, check.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to be like, whoa. All of a sudden you unmute and it's like, yeah, right?
Check, 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 check.
Check, 1, 2, check,
It's
check,
already 10:31, so I think we probably
check,
better
check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Ah, there we go. Thank you.
We're waiting for us to play some introductory music.
Too late.
Too late now.
Oh yeah, start. Turn it off whenever you're ready.
You've been the only one for a couple of days, for sure. Stop.
Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on the spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on the spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on the spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Let me do my best, Stephen. Let me do my best Stephen impression. Bless hallelujah. Hallelujah. Welcome. CSL Simi Valley. How are we feeling this morning? Woo! Wow. What? Oh. Woo, 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 woo. All right. Let's just get to it. There's a lot to get to today. Woo. So, welcome. We all know Stephen's started his sabbatical. We don't know where he is, what he's doing, but we know it's fabulous, right? So, here's our sabbatical workshops. They're coming up. Today, you can see Darlene, and you can pay for all 3 of them for only $75. What a deal. Or $30 each. So let's do 3 and get them for less. More of it for less, right? There it is, more for less. So next Sunday, I will be here again. After service, after Dr. Sue Rubin, after we get pumped up by her, wow, miraculous, I will do an hour-and-a-half workshop with Darlene, who's co-facilitating. Yes. We will do more experiential, fantastic, beautiful things that I'm going to talk about today. So at first we were going to do it today, but it was just a little much. So we're doing it next week, and I'm talking about it today. So that's what we're doing. Then, oh yeah, the volunteer of the month. This person, I'm not going to name names yet. This person is one of those people that is quietly behind the scenes. You don't even know sometimes that she's around. But every Sunday morning, she shows up early. She helps Costa out. She took the whole big jug full of change and counted it for everyone and got it to the bank, I guess, Darlene, got it to the bank. So this person is our volunteer of the month, and it is Krista Dexter. Woo! Can you come up, Krista, for a few seconds? Yay! You don't have to say much. Okay, she does not want to talk. I just want to give her a hug and thank her for everything you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you here, and we're so happy to see you every Sunday. The volunteer of the month. That's what Stephen wanted to do last week, but he didn't get to do it. So yeah. So here's our vision and mission statement. We know it. Let's say it together. Now. We're community, inclusive, loving, and authentic. We celebrate all paths to God. In gratitude, empowering self and others. We serve passionately, outreach, inspiration, and education. That's who we are. That's why we're here. And here's what we do. Elaine, come on up, our practitioner of the day, to pray us in.
Welcome, welcome. How wonderful energy from Reverend Nancy. Let's take a deep conscious breath together and feel the belongingness, the togetherness, the community of this space. I know that there's only one divine love, one divine heart living and breathing, expressing the love that we are through each and every one, individually, uniquely. And I know that we express uniquely through this community in our giving and in our service. I know that this service is already divinely blessed and fully successfully completed in the mind of God. And we step into this service as givers and receivers of the love that is divinely within each of us. I'm so grateful for this community, so grateful for the gift that each person gives here. And we are all open to receive. I release this word into the law, knowing it is so, and so it is.
So it is. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, 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 used to think that I had to, used to think that I should. The scripture told me I had to be good. Now I love because I want to. I love because I am free, blinded by the Spirit. The Spirit of God, it's upon me. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, I don't need any prodding. I don't need any law. Want to sing with all my heart. God is all in all. Let go of my burden. Loving God has made me free. Blinded by the Spirit. Spirit of God, it's upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, 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 woo!
Hello, Cosmic Kids. Come on up. Woohoo! This is Cindy Joy, your captain speaking. Yay! Here they are. Woohoo! Hi, guys. So we've been talking about what we love and appreciate about ourselves. Last week we talked about how the energy and power of God is within us always, no matter what. And we also started to talk about what is our superpower, because you and I and we and all of us, we are all superheroes, right? Woohoo! Now, anyone can fly, and anyone can leap over a tall building in a single bound and catch bad guys, right? Anyone can do that. I'm talking about spiritual superpowers. What is your spiritual superpower? Your spiritual superpower can be being gentle, being kind, being loving, being caring, being patient, being helpful, helping others, even when we might not want to do that, right? Or your superpower can be being creative, being in nature, or like me, being around children. And my superhero actually happens to be Walt Disney, who created Mickey Mouse and all our fun friends. Yay!
Yeah.
Because we have values. We have similar values. He was very creative and he loved children just like I do. And so who's your superhero? And why is he your superhero? What makes him? What qualities?
Or she.
What?
Or
Well, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
there you go.
Who makes you, why do you like them? Because those qualities that you like in that person, you probably want to have in yourself, right? Who's your superhero? Who is your superhero? What is your superpower? I'm sorry. What is your superpower?
My superpower is being gentle,
yes, beautiful.
being creative.
Like it.
Creative.
Love it.
Yeah.
What's your superpower, Travi?
Being brave.
Oh,
You are.
yeah.
Yes, you are.
That's
Yes,
what I
they
needed.
are.
I'm
Let's
brave.
blast off. Woohoo!
Travis
Yay!
Uh-oh. Oh, I got it.
Good morning. Now's the time to share affirmation. I will say it first, and then we'll all say it together. I recognize the truth of wholeness revealed through all my experiences. I am enough. Together.
I recognize the truth of wholeness revealed through all my experiences. I am enough.
So it's just interesting that this is it. So I have this thing with I am enough. I have a bracelet that says I am enough. This ring, because I've been married so many times, I have it there that says I am enough, that I don't need to put another ring there. But all of us, it's good sometimes to have little things. I have like little heart earrings that I wear sometimes. So remind yourself that you love yourself. And so, these little reminders are good. Anyway, so I thought that was fun that this was our theme today. So my reading is from my guy, Mark Nepo, from his Book of Awakening. And he starts with a quote from Angelus Arian that says, "My grandmother told me, never hide your green hair. They can see it anyway." And then Mark goes on to say, "From the agonies of kindergarten, when we first were teased or made fun of in the midst of all our innocence, we have all struggled in one way or another with hiding what is obvious about us. No one plans this. This is not a conspiracy, but rather an inevitable and hurtful passage from knowing only ourselves to knowing the world. The tragedy is that many of us never talk about it or never get told that our green hair is beautiful, or that we don't need to hide no matter what anyone says on the way to lunch. And so we often conclude that to know the world, we must hide ourselves. Nothing could be farther from the truth. It is an ancient unspoken fact that blackmail is only possible if we believe we have something to hide. The inner corollary of this is that worthless feelings arise when we believe, however briefly, that who we are is not enough. So sit quietly with your eyes closed, and with each in-breath, feel the fact that who you are is enough. Just sit in that for 1 second here and say to yourself, I am enough. And so it is.
So it is.
And so now, Karie, welcome back.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you're here. And here she is with our first number.
All that I need lives in me. I open up and I breathe. This I have come to believe, that all that I need lives in me. All that I need
Thank you for affirming that with us.
Look, it's not me.
Now is the time for our gap meditation. Gap meaning the God awareness place. It's the space between your thoughts when you have monkey mind and you can't quiet your mind. If you find those little spaces, that's where you can sink into the realization of the divinity within. So this is 3 minutes of silence, and Karie will time us and play us out. And so let us begin. Thank you. Thank you, Karie. We invite you to create your own meditation practice at home, and if you'd like to join us Wednesdays at 5 p.m., Thursdays at 7, and of course before service at 10 a.m. on Sundays. It's very powerful to share in the meditation space with like-minded people. So we invite you to do that. And now more music from Karie.
Going to kind of keep us in the meditative state a little bit. If you know this, feel free to sing along with me. I am so blessed. I am at peace. All that I need lives within. within me. I am so blessed. I am at peace. I am so blessed. I am at peace. I am so blessed. I am at peace. All that I need lives within me. I am so blessed. I am at peace. I am so blessed. I am at peace. I am so blessed. I am at peace. All that I need lives within me. I am so blessed. I am at peace. I am so blessed. I am at peace. I am so blessed. I am at peace.
Yes. Thank you, Karie. Wow, that really helped me to ground, right? I mean, I can't mess up here. You know, there's a part of us that thinks we can, for sure. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. And thank you, Elaine, because, you know, you almost said my whole talk, so I'm glad you stopped when you did, because I said, oh, she's just going to go on, and there'll be, I'll have nothing to say. You wish, right? No, I'm just kidding. So, here I am. Enough is enough. You know, I look out at each one of you, and I just see love. I mean, I have experienced it here from the day I walked back in, and I experienced it here the very first time I walked in 38 years ago. This is a special community, and I'm listening to Darlene and what she's, you know, doing, and I'm just looping with you. I'm knowing that you see me and I see you, and I feel your love and you feel mine. So that's what this is all about. This community, this teaching is about. I have to be my walking billboard, of course. Everybody says, where do you get those shirts? And how do you find those fun things they say on them? I said, I don't know. I go to Ross, and they jump off the rack, and they land on me. So in the middle of the night last night, when I was doing a little of that monkey mind thing, that I stayed up too late, and I have to talk in the morning, my mind said, you have a shirt in the closet you haven't worn for like a year that says love now. That's how spirit works. If you open up to it, that intuition. And I said, what, that shirt? It's hot. But when I put it on this morning and I walked out, I said, yes. And there's my friend, Dorothy Morgan, Seeger. Yes. Right on time. So, not all of you know that I have been a minister since 1996. So I'm coming up on 30 years. But I can count on two hands how many Sunday talks I've given, because I was not a pulpit minister. I ministered continuously, but I have been 45 years as a professional career insurance adjuster. So it's funny that I can stand up here and think I am more comfortable negotiating $1 million settlement with a judge and lawyers than I am standing up here right now trying to tell you our truth that we already know. And I know you're not going to say, what? I never heard that before, because we've heard it all, right? We just recycle these talks in different ways. And Reverend Rob will tell you that the 15, 20 minutes, and so will Reverend Stephen, that we talk up here takes like hours and hours of preparation. I started thinking about this talk over a month ago when Reverend Stephen said, "What's your talk title going to be?" And we had been in class, and he had done this affirmation with all of us saying, "I am enough." And it just struck me at my core. I'm like, and we all went around. Cindy, Leslie, Dorothy, everybody who was in class knows that we all said, "Wow, that's empowering." So I just said, "I am enough. That's what it is." And he goes, "No, I think enough is enough." And I said, "Enough is enough." Okay. So then I thought, what is that enough is enough? Did we hear that as children? I heard it as a child. Enough is enough. Stop doing whatever you're doing. If you're fighting with your siblings or you're just running around being crazy, it was like you were too much. Enough is enough. Stop. And so I was thinking about that, and I thought, but that's not what this talk is about. This talk is about enough is enough. We were born enough. We are enough. And how powerful that is when we get it at the deepest levels. So, last week, Stephen walks up to me between services, and I'm not going to see him for 6 weeks, and he just hands me this book. It says Reverend Nancy on it. And he just hands it to me and walks away. "For your talk," he said. And I'm like, okay, like maybe I haven't figured it out yet, right? So the book is You Are Enough, Always Have Been, Always Will Be, by Dr. David J. Walker. He is a doctor. He was a very prominent religious science minister in Los Angeles in primarily the 90s and the 2000s. But Stephen didn't know, handing this book to me was like, what? Dr. David Walker? Because when I went to Asilomar in 1996 to become a minister, we had a week-long classes before we did our oral presentations, and then they told us weeks later, yay or nay, you're a minister or you're not. So we didn't even know when we left. But Walker was our ministerial mentor that entire week. So he was so special to me, and he just kept building us up and telling us we were in the right place, doing the right things. And so when I saw this book by him, I hadn't seen a book by him ever. I didn't know he wrote a book. And he wrote this book in 2007. So needless to say, I've spent the whole week reading this book cover to cover. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that caught my mind while I was reading it. So, I am enough. I am more important. This is what he had to say in here. He calls them constructive self-talk after every chapter. They're basically affirmations, right? I am enough. I am more important than anything I will ever accomplish. For I am the sacred presence of life. It is with my enoughness that I now cause my life to look the way I want it to look. Isn't that a powerful statement? I mean, in our enoughness, we have all the tools. We had them at birth, but we didn't know it yet, but we were going to. So I have this quote from Ernest Holmes. Here it is. For the only God you and I will ever know is the one we embody. And it actually, Ernest said, never forget that. I never saw him say never forget that in any quote that he's done. I mean, we've seen how many up here. Never forget that. That the only life force, sacredness, which Dr. Walker calls the one, the sacredness within us, that presence, never forget that. So if we know we are the embodiment of the sacred, and that life force, how in the world do we think we're not enough? That's what I've been telling myself. Another thing that David Walker said, our identity in and as the life force contains within itself an infinite supply of all that is good. And if this is true about the life force, it is true about us. But we must claim it to be true. We must embody it. I just finished the Ernest Holmes class with Reverend Stephen, and 7, I have to tell you, brilliant women. We were the afternoon class, and we kiddingly said we were Reverend Stephen's harem. Yeah, we were. And so right at the end of class, you turn in your papers, and we do a lot of different little experiential things. And he had us put all the words on the whiteboard of what was science of mind to us. And we put like 20, 30 things, It was a teaching. It was love. It was inclusive. It was spirit. It was the one mind. It was the, and we went on and on and on, right? We filled up a whole, he loves his daisies, doesn't he? His big daisies with flowers and words. And then he said, okay, take these words and any words you want to take and tell me what is science of mind to you. And so we all read our statements of truth. And there was one that when she read it, I went, oh, it just hit me. And it was Candy, and she's here today, and I let her know that I'm going to read it, so I have permission. And she's new to our teaching. And this was the first class she ever took, but she's not new to spirit, and she's not new to intuition and her gifts, but she really loved finding that there was a teaching that embodied everything that she has been living for all of her life, right? Am I right, Candy? Okay. So this is what Candy wrote. Science of mind is the key to unlocking your subconscious mind and learning to act on the input you choose. We are the chooser. Nobody else is choosing for us. Learning we are all God, one spirit, one universal mind. Teaching you that every day, every hour, every moment, you are enough. Candy. So where did she get me at? You are enough. And what did Reverend Stephen do, Nancy? He just stared right at me like, did you hear that? Like, you could use that. He didn't say that, but intuitively, he told me, you could use that. And here I am, 10 days later, using it in front of all of you. He didn't even have to speak a word, just like this book. He didn't have to speak a word, but hand it to me. And it had my name, Reverend Nancy, for your talk. Bye. I'm out for 6 weeks. Good luck. I know you got this. In fact, I do have to tell you, this morning when I came in, there was a little card from him. And I was like, oh my gosh, and I opened it and I read it, and it was I think he really loves his flowers and his plants, right? A passion flower and a spearmint leaf. I thought, okay. And then he said, the passion that is in you is enough. You are a gift to this community. You are a gift to me. And I know your enoughness will pull you through beautifully. And I was like, oh, So I was going to say earlier, and I think I did, that there was a part of me this week that said, I'm not enough. I even had Rob treating for me. And he said, you got this. And this morning, I'm like, oh, I got to bed late, and I'm tired, and I'm nervous. And my daughter just looked at me and said, you got this, Mom. You've been doing this for a long time. You haven't just been a claims adjuster, right? I've been doing this. I've been ministering to people really almost since I was born. but for sure in the last 30 years. At work, as a claims adjuster, everybody came into my office, which I had an office with a door, not a cubicle, and shut it. And for an hour and a half, they're telling me their story. And I'm treating in my mind. And then I would say, you got this, right? You got this. So what is it, or who was it that told us we weren't enough? How did we get this idea? Was it our parents? Was it the culture? Was it conditioning? Was it all of that, right? I think many of us are thinking we're not enough. Maybe because of our perceived past failures, that we didn't measure up to some societal idea about how we should look, how our bodies should look, how our financial bank account should look. And then what work we did or didn't do. If we didn't have a career, then we must be a failure. And that is not true. We are enough because we exist. We are life itself. Why do we think that when precious newborn babies are born, we go gaga? We can't get enough of them because they're these little light beings which we see all the potential of life within them. And they don't have to do anything but cry and do a lot of other things, and we still take care of them like they are the most precious, because they are, right? They are, and we are. We are still that. We are still that innate, beautiful life force that we came in with, that's told us we have everything within us. The divine blueprint is right here, right now. None of this was on these sheets. So, I'm happy that I'm channeling some of this stuff because I know it, but when at night when you're typing, you're like, I just have to write this down because everybody writes down what they're going to speak. I can't be sophisticated like Stephen, have an iPad and scrolling and let's see, but it's happening. It's happening. Oh, you guys are so cute. I know every one of us knows. Oh, I have another quote, don't I? Oh, that's what I missed. Okay, let's put the next quote up by Brene Brown. Belonging doesn't require us to change who we are. It requires us to be who we are. That's what I'm saying. That's what we say over and just be who we are in all our glory, right? And all we are. Love now. Be proud. And it is Pride Month. And Darlene said, you got to throw that in. I thought, how am I throwing that in? But we know that this community is inclusive and loving and authentic, and that whoever walks in the door, it doesn't matter where they come from, who they are, we will embrace them, love them for who they are, because they're being who they are, and that is the magic that happens. So I have one more quote from, guess who? Oprah Winfrey. Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. What about Oprah Winfrey? I mean, when I saw this quote and thought about her life is that shining example of when you believe in yourself and you put one step in front of the other, you start out, I knew her story, but I actually Googled it a little bit last night, that she was born into poverty in rural Mississippi by a single teenage mother. The same year I was born, 1954. She later moved to the inner city of Milwaukee. But she landed her first radio job when she was in high school. And by 19, she was a co-anchor on television for the local news. I said the rest is history, or should I say her story? Her story, right? She became one of, as all of us know, the most popular and influential women of all times. 25 years her show ran, and you saw her progression from just a talk show to a mentor, bringing in Eckhart Tolle, so many beautiful people that taught what we teach here, that you are enough, that you are the light of the world, that whatever you want to do, you can do it. She launched her own production company and became the richest African American of the 20th century, man or woman. She was the richest of all of them. And by 2007, she was the world's only black billionaire and was ranked as the most influential woman in the world. I mean, amazing. What? The most influential person. Yes. Yes, thank you. That's correct. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Claudia. The most influential person. Didn't matter her gender. Yes. So how does Oprah Winfrey come into being? Or any one of us? Because she was sacred. And the more she believed and we believe and embody our truth, we outpicture an amazing life, no matter what our prior life experiences have been. It's all about the self-talk, Dr. Walker said. You know, change our thinking, change our minds, change our lives, which is happening at every moment, self-talk. So let's decide right now how to talk to ourselves in a way that makes us feel good and being who we are, about being enough, about being able to accomplish anything whatsoever we set our minds to. Let your mind hear over and over again that you have what it takes, that you were created by a life force that requires your participation in knowing that life is always for us and never against us. So can you repeat after me? I got to get you ready for Dr. Susan. You know, not Sue Rubin. Dr. Susan must be coming through. You know, Dr. Susan is the reason I'm standing up here. She was the first person I saw when I came to the center 38 years ago, and I've told you, handed my 2-year-old to her. But when she was moving to Colorado, I was kind of in and out of the center. It was after COVID, and she took me aside, and she goes, Nancy, they really need you here, you know. And that's all she had to say somehow. It was like, oh, right, okay. And I went to Reverend Stephen and I said, I've retired. I'm here as much as I can be, and I want to be of service to this community. So that's what I've done. So this is what I want you to repeat after me. I am enough. I am enough. You are enough. You are enough. Look around. Always have been. Always have been. Always will be. Always will be. And so it is. Thank you. Let me take, Darlene would tell me to scoop it up, take it in, take it in, take it in. Woo. All right, what do we do now? Oh, the affirmation again. I've already had you speak, but you're going to speak again. All right, let's say this together. I recognize the truth of wholeness revealed through all my experiences. I am enough. Woo! All right. So now it's time for our revealing prayer. So I am going to reveal it for each and every one of us right here, right now. Love is. Whew. Let's take a deep breath together and center ourselves and know this truth. that right here, right now, there's only one beautiful, amazing, expansive, sacred power that is the truth and the center of who each and every one of us is. This power, this life force that goes in and through everything that is our life is enough. Has always been. It's more than enough. It's the universe displayed. It's the power and the presence of the one almighty, infinite, glorious, that created the cosmos, that created each and every one of us, this unique, beautiful spirit. I am knowing for us right here, when we embody this truth, when we embody this magnificence, all good flows through us and to us. That we are prosperous, that we are love in action, that we are the truth of life, that we always have everything we need. All things are made possible through this one sacred life. We are as those newborn babies saying, oh yes, you are miraculous. I am miraculous. I am everything I ever could have imagined I would be here on this plane of existence. And my plane of existence goes on into eternity. I am here, right here, now and forever. And so knowing this for each one of us, we just feel it. We live it. We believe it. We embody it. We love right now. We live right now. It's the only place we ever have power, in the now moment. So knowing this, I am so grateful. I am so grateful for each one of you. I am so grateful for this center, for this teaching, for Ernest Holmes and this philosophy of life. He never wanted a church. He knew that this was a philosophy of teaching for a life abundant. But we are so blessed that we have the centers we have, centers for spiritual living, and this truth in the world. So knowing all of that, I know that every word I have spoken today will ever speak when I embody the one is the truth. And it is powerful, and it is holy. And we all are holy. And so we let this truth be embodied right now. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you, thank you. Let's sing.
Divinity defined. I am God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light. 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 I am light.
So it's our time for conscious giving. Here are the ways to support our spiritual community, but we have a new one. And Darlene wanted to make sure I told us, Zelle, free of any fees. I took my debit card off and I am Zelling now. So you just go, if you know how to do it, it's easy through your bank account. So there it is, or you can talk to Darlene. But this is a magnificent way for us to support our center without any percentage of our money going to someone else, only coming to the center. And that's what we want, right? That's what we want. So go ahead and visit these websites. And now we will say our affirmation of abundance together. Divine love is doing its perfect work here and now. Divine love harmonizes. Divine love adjusts. Divine love prospers. Divine love foresees everything and richly provides every good thing for the world, Center for Spiritual Living Simi Valley, and me now. Divine love prevails. Our Dean Malor is with us always and always. And now, as your calendar of events will roll, and let's have our offering.
Mighty Bruce.
What beautiful gifts here. I see baskets full of love and energy pouring into this community so that we can go out and do our good in the community. I accept these gifts in the name of Center for Spiritual Living Simi Valley. We are so grateful, and so it is.
Oh, goody. All right, so you guys, I'm just going to teach you the chorus on this. Some of you probably know it because we've done it before. It's a call and response, except for the chorus we do together. So it goes, there is enough. There is enough. I am enough. We are enough. So do that with me. There is enough. There is enough. I am enough. We are enough. I close my eyes.
I close my eyes.
I open my mind.
I open my mind.
When I look inside,
I look inside.
what do I find?
What do I find?
A heart filled with joy.
Heart filled with joy.
for that song. She wrote that song.
I did.
Right? I said, did you write it for me? She goes, I wrote it a long time ago. I've been in this teaching a long time. So it's time for our thank yous. So I have a whole list here. So let's thank the lead service, Representative Ron Young. Woo! Service team, Becky Jacobson and Linda Moore. Where's she? Signs and stage, Glenn Buckley. Woo! He kept me so you could hear me. He didn't mute me. Live stream video, Olivia Pakistanian, Jack's daughter that just graduated college. Woo! Cosmic Kids, Cindy, Joy, and Becca are in the back. Slide operator, The Gift, John Musialco. She's going, don't say it, but I had to. Office, Lane and Cheryl. Cheryl, you're back up. Fellowship, Costa, Diane, Kay, Candy Cooper, and Darlene. Thank you. Musical guests, Karie Hillery. Woo! And the Soul Purpose Band. Steve Fowler on guitar. Our very own Bob Townley on bass. We have Saul filling in on the drums. Thank you, Saul. We have Cheryl and Lane. And once more, Karie Hillery as our cleaning crew this week was Kathy Bird in the back, Bruce Hamer, and Gloria Binder. My book coordinator, is that something new? Tracy Carbone. Yeah, how wonderful. And I want to thank, I was here on Friday night, the sound bath team. Oh my goodness, we had a beautiful sound bath with Renee, but you forget about all the work that goes before and after. I wasn't here before, but I was here till 9 o'clock after, putting all the chairs back. So thank you, Deb Owens, Ron Young, Pat Schaefer, Greg Koenig, and John Bellis, and Darlene. And John, you were here putting up chairs. Thank you. There's so many of us. It takes a village, right? It takes a village. Especially, we need Ron to line these chairs up. And when I'm vacuuming, I see the little stickies on the floor. And I said, oh, yeah, that's so Ron knows where to put those chairs. So we better not vacuum them up. And we had our beautiful, wonderful Elaine Ocasio as our practitioner of the day. So, all right, what next? We're almost there. We want to go back over our 4 for 40, our programs that we're doing. There it is, the James Storehouse Drive. You can see we already have some, but we're going to keep this going. We want more things coming in for these foster kids. I told my grandson's father, do you have clothes that Bryce? He goes, they look brand new. Bring them. I'm bringing them in because we have so much. I mean, any of you men, women, go through your closets, even a few things that would help these young people. Clothes, shoes, money, whatever we want to give them, I'm sure they're going to take. Also, we still have our diaper drive going, and the diapers are out there. We keep bringing in the diapers. I have to go to Costco and buy some. And then there it is, the diaper drive. And then we have our beautiful Lena Townley's quilt. Now, I have to tell you, I bought the last one. I won the raffle. I paid $200, and I probably would have paid more for that quilt. And it lays on our bed, and it is going to be an heirloom in my family. So whoever the most beautiful, blessed person that gets this quilt, you've seen it out there, it's amazing. So we're buying raffle tickets, not to take it like I did last time, but Not only will they get the quilt, they're going to get the money. And this is going to be so impactful and empowering to these young people. You know, can you imagine getting a quilt like that and money and say, who does this? Center for Spiritual Living Simi Valley does this. So that's who we are. So please go out there, and I just I already did one, but I'll do another one. I just gave $5. I put my name on the raffle ticket. But whatever you can give, because it's just an amazing thing we're doing. And I want to thank Pat and the team, whoever came up with this idea to do these fundraisers for these local, you know, beautiful organizations. So we're doing it. We're being ourselves out there in the world, shining our light. So also, this Friday night, I will be here with my dear friend of like 40 years, Florence Riggs, who does this beautiful, creative-sounding vocal. We say sound bath, but Darlene doesn't really like that, and it's true. It's not really a sound bath. We use our own voice to open up our throat chakra, to make sounds we never knew we could make or should make. She even has you make funny sounds like you made as children. It's a very heart-opening, mind-altering. I mean, Darlene says she feels it for days afterwards. So if you're available this Friday night, I would love you to join me. Florence drives all the way from Sherman Oaks and comes in to do this once a month for us. And so it's a really wonderful experience, and I would love you to join me this Friday night if you can. So that's what we're doing this Friday night. And now Elaine is coming up and will tell us what she's going to do after service.
I am available for prayer after service. I will be standing over there in the corner. We'll go into the prayer room if you need any time. And you know, you don't have to have a problem or something that you need to cry about or even that you want healed. You could be grateful for something. You could have a dream that you want to be open to receiving the blessings of. So I'm happy to pray with you. And if you don't have time, if you'd rather run and get the donuts afterwards, you can, there's a prayer box, and you could write out your prayer request and leave it in the box, and we do collect those and pass it among the ministers and practitioners, and we do pray for you during the week for that.
We do, all of us. It's Reverend Rob, Elaine, myself, John Newble, we all, Reverend Stephen, he might, you know, check in, you never know. We won't know it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does. So anyway, it's our time for our closing benediction. So do we want to, we stand for this, right? And we all say it together. Oh, I'm doing 2 microphones, I guess. All right, here we go. I am in the heart of God. My life is anchored in truth. I can never be separate. I live in the consciousness of peace. I release all fear. I am living love. Thank you. Here we go, our final song, the one I love. I'm going to stand up here and sing it with you. Maybe I should go be with the elves so I don't feel like am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come from living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone. There's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things that I need to do to take care of myself? Yes. Will I a life of grace and boldness. Sometimes I wander and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, 'cause I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. Woo! I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. Woo! I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place